Hello and welcome to Percentiles. I am Pranshul Verma and today we will be discussing a master plan to crack CAT 2020. So stick till the end because we have a giveaway for you and we will be announcing it at the end of the video. We will be addressing a lot of issues today, right from what is CAT, the master plan that you should have to crack CAT and other entrance exams apart from CAT. We will be discussing about the colleges that you should be applying apart from IIMs as well. Starting with CAT, the question that we all have in our mind as of now is, will the CAT be postponed? I would say might be, although there is no official notification as of now. But UGC has announced that the new session will start from September this year. Keeping that in mind, as the session has been pushed forward by at least 2 months, I think CAT 2020 will also be pushed forward. But this should be the last thing that you should be concerned about at this point of time. The next question that comes to the mind of every newbie is why CAT and how one should start preparing for the CAT exam. So if you are one among them, then stick together and I'll tell you how. Well, CAT is a major exam for entrance to 150 plus B schools in India. The eligibility criteria for CAT is simple, that is minimum 50% in graduation, and if you belong to scheduled caste or scheduled tribe category, then it is 45% in graduation. Anyone who is in the final year or the pre-final year of the graduation is eligible to give this exam. But hey, are you in the first year of your graduation but still want to give a try to CAT 2020? Are you eligible? Yes, you are. You can give the exam no matter what. However, you won't be able to apply to any of the B schools as of now. The first thing you need to know before preparing for CAT exam is the psychology behind the exam. Where will you land after CAT? A B school who all are the aspirants, any graduate, right? The exam needs to stand fair for all the aspirants, hence the things it checks is logic and basic understanding of analytical concepts. It makes sure that no particular specific individual gets any advantage due to his graduation stream. Knowing this now, you can predict that formulas and what we call as Ratan Vidya doesn't work much in cracking the exam. The thing that is important in this exam is the basic knowledge of the concepts. So here are four stroke master plan to crack CAT. If you are just starting, then do start from QA, that is quantitative aptitude. There are many reasons to say this. Firstly, it is the most elaborative section with more than 20 chapters. Secondly, it is one of the most feared ones. So from where you should start with quantitative aptitude, start from basics. Pick up the NCERT from 8th to 11th and start reading. Mark my words, start reading. There is a common thought that when chapter number 5 starts in NCERT, it starts from exercise 5.1, but that is not true. Between chapter number 5 and exercise 5.1, there are 3-4 pages on which there is concepts. That is the most lucid form of an explanation that you can find in any of the book out there in the market. After that, start solving the problems. Many a time CAT questions are from NCERT. Like if I take a recent example, a question from probability of class 11th NCERT was directly asked into the CAT exam. After this, we'll come to the stage 3. After this, we come to stage 3. Get and analyze as many mocks as you can. There will come a time when your score will become stagnant. The target is to get to that point as soon as possible and break the class ceiling after that. To do this right, let's dive into the section-wise strategy. Starting from quantitative aptitude, it has 24 chapters divided probably into 5 categories: arithmetic, geometry, modern maths, algebra, and number system. In this, if you will look closely to the past 10-year questions, you will get to know that arithmetic and geometry consist of more than 50% of the paper, and doing only these 2 chapters can get you 90 plus percentile anyhow. Start from basics to gradually increase your level. Here, I want to give you a warning sign. Do not consistently try solving high level questions. There are many WhatsApp and there are many internet groups that persistently call you to solve high level questions. You may feel demotivated. I'll say don't follow such group. Today, if I look back, what helped me in this section is not the toughest question that is solved, but the easier one. Start easy. Try to solve easy questions orally. A time will come when by just looking at the question, an approach will strike your mind. Here is the trick. Do not follow that approach. Try taking a different approach. Then a stage will come when you will be having 2-3 ways of solving a question, and at this point you will be surprised to see that you will be able to solve difficult questions as well. Although I'm not saying that you should not put your hands on tough question, but there needs to be a ratio and maintain a golden ratio for it, that is of 3:1. 3 easier questions then 1 difficult question. Now let's come on to the LRDI section. LRDI is one of the most scared and beautiful section of CAT, both scared and beautiful. By the way, we are running a 100 LRDI CAT challenge series. Subscribe to get daily notifications of LRDI series now. The problem with LRDI is that it is not divided into chapters or there are no set approaches or formula. The only way forward is practice. The more you practice, the better you get at it. You can start with playing games like Sudoku and Kakuro. These puzzles will be helpful directly in a number-based or analytical-based set. Secondly, there are some particular topics like games and tournaments, Venn diagram, etc., which require prior knowledge of the concept. Make sure that you are well versed with the theory before starting practicing. Thirdly, you need to practice high-end LRDI. I would suggest go for one level above CAT. Now let's come to the most ignored section of the CATs. You are right, that's VAR. If you will analyze the past year papers, you will come to know that RC plays a critical role, and with 24 questions out of 34, it is almost 75% of the whole section. The other 25% is somewhat equally divided between para jumbles, para completions, odd one out, and para summaries. So typically the whole section concentrates about reading and how well you comprehend the language. To ace this section, you need to follow 5 simple steps. First, start reading. Just start read whatever you like. If you like romantic novels, read romantic novels. If you like sports, read magazines related to sports. If you like Bollywood, read magazines related to Bollywood. The concept is whenever you are reading anything, there should be a picturization that should make up in your mind, right? You should be able to picturize whatever you are reading. After this stage, the second stage comes ahead. Read right. Read the right things that are in. Read from the legitimate sources like Philosophy Now, Harvard Business Review, Economist. I will be mentioning all the legitimate sources in the description below. The third stage, then, you need to have a pen and paper ready for this stage. Note the tone, the psychology, guess the source of the article that you are reading. Then the fourth stage, in the fourth stage, you will be starting preparing for your vocab and the grammar. For grammar, I suggest reading the book when good people have bad grammar. For vocabulary, you can just download an application on your mobile, that is Volt, VOLT. And we also run the daily vocab sessions on our Instagram account. You can follow our Instagram, that is in the description below. The fifth and the last thing is be consistent with whatever you are doing. Done with all the 3 sections, the next thing is how to squeeze all these sections together. Here's the schedule for the master plan. Buckle up this May and start with basics. You can pick one or all 3 sections at the same time. The only thing you need to do is be consistent with whatever you decide. My personal suggestion will be start with QA first. When you are down with 2 or 3 chapters of quantitative aptitude, that is from the arithmetic, after let's say 15 days, you can start with your LRDI, starting with the DI part first, and after 10 days, you should be starting with your verbal ability as well. When I say start with your verbal ability after 10 days, what I mean is start solving RCs after 10 days of LRDI. You can start reading from right now. What I used to do back when I was giving my CAT is I used to solve 30 questions of quantitative aptitude, 5 sets of LRDI and 5 RCs per day. Here is the critical point. I always made sure that the RCs should be the last thing that I am doing in a day before I go back to my bed. Why this? Because at that time your concentration level is very low, and if you can get your RCs right at this particular point of time, there is around 100% surety that you will get it right in the actual exam. By the end of the June, you should be thorough with all the basic concepts and readily be switching to the advanced. July must be the time you need to get serious about the mock. I'm not saying that start giving mocks from July, but latest by July. By September, your course needs to be completed and you should be looking forward to improving your score, breaking the glass ceilings and moving forward. October and November are the months when you should be giving 2 mocks per day. Remember, some of the students have this psychology that they will be giving regular mocks on each day of the November or the October month. Do not follow this particular strategy. The strategy should be like, on Monday you are giving a mock, on Tuesday you will be analyzing your mock, your weaknesses and your strengths. On Wednesday you will be working on your weaknesses. On Thursday, give another mock and follow the same strategy for Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So give 2 mocks per week. The last thing I would like to say is do practice it like it is the last thing in the world for you. But do take the exam of CAT like it is just another exam. Why? Because it is. There are many options apart from that, like XAT, SNAP, NMET, CMET. All these exams get you into brilliant colleges, brilliant B schools of India. and we are here to help you at every step. With our enrollment plans, what we provide is 100 plus recorded sessions, 150 plus live sessions, a lot of mocks, a lot of discussion that is happening on our enrolled students group. But if you don't want to enroll with us, that is okay. We provide our YouTube videos. That is, now we are running 100 LRDI challenge series. On weekends we are now launching the problem solving sessions chapter wise, right? Apart from that, you can just switch into our Telegram or the WhatsApp group. There is a lot of things going on in there. Those groups are active 24/7 around the clock. And now comes the giveaway. So every one of you are eligible for 2 free all India mock sessions. If you want to enroll the mocks, the only thing you need to do is write your name in the comment box and someone from us will be contacting you back. Or the other thing that you can do, just ping us on the WhatsApp, and the link of our WhatsApp is mentioned in the description as well. All the YouTube stuff is available for free, yet it is just the tip of the iceberg with respect to the things that we provide once you will be getting enrolled with us. So here are 3 of the batches that we actually run. If you wish to enroll in any of these, you can directly contact to the contact person. Thank you.